What's up, brother? What's up, sister? My name Bill. I went to prison when I was 19 for making poor decisions. Spent 9 years, got out at the age of 28. During my time in prison, I've seen and been around people that were sexually assaulted. I've seen murders with my own two eyes, brutal murders, people getting stabbed up. I've seen so much corruption. I've seen people get so depressed and commit suicide. My brothers and sisters, I'm just encouraging y'all to the best of your ability, try to do the right thing, man. Stay out them jails, stay out them prisons. It's not worth it because you could go in and never make it out. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy William. Y'all can't see me right now because I'm in the bed. I got the cover over my head because this is just how I feel good right now, folks. I done fucked around and got sick or something. And I was about to do this story yesterday, but I just ain't had the energy and my throat was hurting real bad. So today I got a little better energy to talk, but I'm gonna tell y'all about Elzie and 30 Bob, man. This was around the time that I was not, involved in with the folks and shit. So how did this dude get all this positioning and say so? I don't know, because he was only 21 years old. I think it more so was a situation like maybe who his family was or something like that. But this dude was 21 years old and he was over all the GDs in the dorm. He was an annoying little bastard. I didn't like him. I didn't like him at all. He was dark skinned, skinny hair, kept his hair nappy, knuckles always ashy. It just remind you of a little badass baby kid. And he was loud, but that's one thing I didn't like. Like anybody that's just always loud or obnoxious, you know what I'm saying? I just don't click with people like that. But folks was just one of them type people. He was loud, always saying something dumb. He was saying one day that he about to quote unquote bring a couple people home. I don't know, I just thought it was so stupid because that's not even how that works with this particular group. I'm not sure how every other group works, but with this particular group is not a overnight process, or it's not a because the big homie said so he can be this. That's just not how this works. It's a little more complicated than that. It's a weird duo. 30 Bar had this older dude that he was cool with named Elzie. Some people call him Mr. Elzie, but we usually call him Elzie. Elzie was cool. He was in his 50s. He probably was like 51, 52. I know it was early 50s. Yeah, he used to be on 30 Bar like his back pocket, you know what I'm saying? And at first, I really didn't get it. It just seemed kind of strange to me, you know what I'm saying? Then I started, before I really got to know Ezie for real shit, I was thinking he was some type of big homie or something, you know what I mean? And then once I learned him and got to know him, I just assumed they probably know each other from the streets or something, cause, 30 by 21, Ezie in his 50s, you know what I'm saying? The whole mindset. But that's another thing that goes to let you know Ezie was a little, not all the way there, cause, by your age, bruh, I just feel like the shit that 30 Bar do is supposed to be annoying your soul, you know what I'm saying? But it's not. Anytime 30 Bar say something like, "Hey, yeah, I'm about to bring some people home," he'll play with Elzie, call him Elzie G. Elzie always entertaining, like, hell yeah, whoop, whoop, whoop. It'll be times, bro, it'll be a big meal going. The guys, they'll cook a big pocket. Elzie will go wash all their bowls. He'll probably take it to the hot water tank, or the mop closet, or even the shower. And he'll wash out everybody's bowl, dry it out, and then take it back to each person. Like anything for the GDs, Elzie would just do. Like, he don't give a damn what it is. He done did shower security for a GD before. He's not even GD. And he just used to be with the stupid stuff. So one day they was talking about it. They was talking about it loud. And 30 Bar walked past me. He was like, "See, Bill." I was like, "What's happening?" And he kind of lowered his voice. He was like, "You're going to be back in a minute, my boy," because he know what happened with my situation. So I said, "Nah, for sure. I ain't studying that shit." Elzie was walking up the steps. He said, "Boy, I'm finna go on. I'm finna go on and make that boy Elzie G official." Elzie came up there smiling. That shit just looked so stupid. Like, bro, you old enough to be both of our daddy. And this shit is exciting to you. This shit entertaining to you. Like, you really into this. You feel me? Like, nigga, if you ain't joined the game by 50, You a damn fool, you do that, you know what I'm saying? So he came up there, he sitting there chopping it up with us laughing. And Elzie just looked like a damn fool. He had these big ass glasses on, light skin, bald head, both his eyes looked a little cross-eyed. His jaw, there was something about his jaw. That motherfucker wasn't calibrated right. Oh shit. His jaw, that bit wasn't calibrated right. It just was something was off. He looked like a fucking monster, if you ask me. Yeah, so he tell me let him get a Chris Brown CD. We step in my room. I just fucked with him because he was cool. 30 Bar came in there and he was just fucking with Ezie, asking him little GD questions and shit. So 30 Bar eventually leave out. So when he left out the room, I gave him a Chris Brown, but I was rolling me one up. Let me ask you something. He was like, what's up? I said, you ain't finna do that for real, is you? He said, what? I said, you finna join GD for real? He was like, man, you know, I got a lot of love for the nation and for the movement. I might fuck with it, man. You know, big brother, I know he'll be a good big homie. I said, big brother, who? He said, 30 Bar. I'm thinking in my head, motherfucker, you 30 years older than him. This nigga is 21 or some shit like that. Nigga, you 51, 52. You talking about some he'll be a good big homie. So he told me, so nah, I fuck with little bro, man. His mind, he got his mind on his shoulder, his mind on the right place or some bullshit like that, he was telling me. And then I told him, I said, Elzie, I ain't gonna cap you down, folks. That ain't what you wanna do, bro. He was like, wow, what you mean? I said, bro, at your age, that's just not what you wanna do, bro. I was like, bro, I wouldn't recommend that shit to nobody. But especially at your age, like, bro, hell nah, bro. He was like, I ain't gonna cap, I fuck with it, bro. I fuck with it. So I'm like, for sure. So I say about 2 days go by, you could see the GDs having a meeting. I was leaning on the rail. Elzie, they called Elzie. It kind of looked as if the way it looks when, you know, they about to bring you into this group. But like I said, it's not an overnight process. So 30 Bar just was doing some bullshit. They called Elzie and one other dude that was a civilian. Called him in the room. The setup, you know, I could just tell based off the setup. Okay, so they eventually come out. You know, you hear them on the other side of the door, like once it was ending, you hear niggas saying, GD folk, GD folk. So when Elzie and the other dude, they came out the door first when people started walking out, they smiling hard as hell. Then I saw Elzie and the other dude go do the GD handshake. And I was like, what the fuck? Ain't no way. Elzie came walking down there past me. He gonna throw the pitchforks up. Talking about this shit official, folk. This shit official. That boy Big 30, my superior. He my superior. And I was just like, bro, this shit is, these niggas is fucked up in the head, folks. Like, you're 51. What the fuck is wrong with you, folks? Don't you know by that age, you know, niggas be trying to get out of there even before the end. Niggas who been doing it for a while that ain't even nowhere near close to that age be trying to get out of there. That gang shit be looking fun. It be looking fun because you're not directly involved in none of the stupid shit that goes on that have to do with it. But when you get some firsthand, you know, dealings, it shit ain't the same. But it was so much little stupid shit going on with them. So they call yard call. So I leave out. I went to the next building over. Cause you know, it's people over there that I fuck with and stuff. So I went kicking it with my partner. My partner is actually 30 Bar co-defendant. They was on the same case together. And then 30 Bar, that's something I left out. I forgot to tell y'all before I even got to this point. 30 Bar used to always be screaming, talk about, so they call him 30 Bar because he got caught with 30 racks when he got locked up on his case. And he had the best lawyer out of Atlanta, all that type shit. And I was over there talking to my partner and the other Don who his co-defendant. And I was like, man, your boy 30 Bar, hell, he just did some dumbass shit. He was like, what? I said, you know Elzie? He said, the old man be working in the kitchen? I said, yeah. He said, yeah, what about him? I said, they so-called just made him GD. He said, hell no, not that old ass man. I said, I'm dead serious. He said, what the fuck he gonna do if something pop? I said, shit, I don't know. I'm just telling you. So he was like, oh, hell no. He like, what the hell 30 Bar been having going on over there? I was like, shit, you know, I don't really fuck with little bro. He be too slow to me. So then I mentioned what 30 Bar always be saying. I was like, all the nigga do is yell and scream and talk about his case and all the money he had, woo-woo. So bro was like, what the fuck case and money he had? I said, the case y'all got locked up on. He said that's where 30 Bar came from. He said he got caught with 30 bands and that he hired the best lawyer in Atlanta. So bruh started laughing, said, man, quit flexing. That man ain't saying no shit like that. I said, I'm dead ass. He was like, bro, let me show you this. He pulled out a thick manila envelope and pulled out, went through his discovery packet. And it was 30 bar, him and another dude. So all the money that was taken from them, it says individually who had how much, but it all show up as one because they all on the same case. So the amount is going to show in everybody's discovery packet. It's not going to just be whatever you had individually. So he go and show me the other dude had 15 bands. He had 15 bands. And then he clearly went to 30 bar, real name and everything. And it said the items confiscated off of Curtis was $30 in cash, a lifestyle condom, and an ink pen. And I was like, bro, ain't no way. He was like, yeah, so that nigga probably flexing because he got the paper that say 30,000, but nigga, if you really go look at it, that nigga didn't have no damn money on him for real. That was me and bro money. So I said, damn, that's crazy. So I chop it up with him a little bit longer. I dip. And I'm just like, but these niggas be so capped, boy. Like, niggas want to impress another nigga so bad. This shit don't be making no sense. So we go back into the dorm. Bro, he got the man doing stupid shit. When I walked in the dorm, when they finally let us back in, 30 bar said, say Elzie G, Elzie G. Elzie come busting out the room. You could hear the damn bones pop. Your ass need to be in a nursing home, not in here trying to gangbang. He come pop out the door. What's up, big bro? And that shit just looked so stupid to me. You 50-something calling a 21-year-old big bro, ready to do whatever this nigga tell you to do. He pop out the room. What's up, big bro? I guess 30 Ball had just had some words with this white boy in the yard. The white boy was walking across the floor. 30 Ball tell Ezie, man, slap shit out that white boy real quick. And then he looked at him and was like, who, him? And then 30 Ball said, yeah, G be the reason, slap that fuck nigga. So the white boy was like, hey, Ezie, bro, I don't want no problem with you. Ezie went straight up to him and slapped shit out of him. Walker knocked him down to the ground. And I was like, oh, hell, how the fuck you a flunky and you 50? Nigga, you supposed to be doing the sending niggas on missions and shit. That's what he chose to do. That's on him. So I don't know exactly what happened, but later on that day, the Bloods and the GDs had a real big standoff. And I secured myself, went and grabbed my candy bar, even though I wasn't rocking with them, just because whenever you're a part of something, whenever anybody in prison that, know you're a part of a group, whatever happens internally, where the group ain't fucking with you or you ain't fucking with the group, the oppositions don't know that. And even if they do know that, they still trust that you're going to be loyal to that group. So if some shit popped, I can easily say, oh, I ain't part of that structure no more. The opposite group not going to give a fuck nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? And so I just had to be on point. And they big argument, shit like that going on. You hear 30 bars saying, I don't give a fuck. You going to pay G out of his money or this shit just going to have to go boom. It is what it is. So I guess they get it figured out some type of way. Everybody kind of die down. I say about an hour later, 30 bar come screaming Ezie name. Ezie come shooting us there, go see what 30 bar want. Ezie come walking back out the room real fast after he talked to 30 bar. Like 30 bar just told him to go do something. Once Ezie get to the steps, that man go to screaming and hitting his fist together saying, man, I put this on GD. Man, I don't give no fuck about y'all niggas gang bang, grouped up. Man, you got to pay bro his money right now. This shit just finna have to go however it go. And then he walked down the steps and was walking up to the Bloods. And this is how I know Ezie was so stupid, because at no point did you not realize that you by yourself walking up on a group of people. And then if this man just called you to the room and told you to go do something dumb, you don't think it's odd that nobody's going with you? You know what I'm saying? You can't think niggas that scary, because he just told them earlier it could go boom. The Bloods was like, hey, bro, you tripping, bro. We done already discussed this or that or whatever the case is. Elzie walking up on him. That man said, I ain't playing about my superior, bro. Big bro, a real nigga. He a good nigga. I'm talking about I'll take flight on one of y'all nigga about my superior for real. So you got a couple of the Blood dudes like, say 30 ball, say bro. And then the other one like, look at any GD he saw. Say, bro, come get your brother, man. That nigga tripping, huh? Come get your brother. Then one of them even looked at me and was like, CB, come get that nigga, man. Hey, I just threw my hands up like, hey, I can't get involved in that, you know what I'm saying? They going back and forth, the Bloods grouping up. Next thing you know, Elzie done took flight on a nigga who Big 30 was arguing with. Bink, he hit him. I pulled my candy bar out because I'm thinking like, yeah, this shit finna go boom. It's finna be a GD and Blood war, and I just need to be on point. Man, do you know the Bloods went to beating the Mario coins out Elzie ass? And he screaming, hey, say J, JD, Ski, say J, say 30 ball. These Bloods, it's like 3 of them on a big flow. I'm talking about giving this nigga one of the meanest ass whoopers I ever seen. Hitting his ass left and right. Shit looked like fucking Kung Fu Panda type ass whooping. 30 ball stepped out his room with like 3 other GDs. So when he stepped out, the other gangster who was roommates with the one that they just put down with Elzie, he stuck his head out the door. Then he ran back in the room, then came back out. He had a knife out. He was like, 30. So 30 ball looked over at him. He was like, what's up, G? We ain't doing that. What's up? And then 30 started smiling and said, man, that dumb old ass nigga ain't GD. Y'all got me fucked up. Everybody stand down. Ain't nobody doing shit. And bro, that shit was just so fucked up, bro. Like the way old school was looking when 30 ball said that, like he was like looking up at him while he getting his ass beat. That shit just was fucked up, bro. That shit was fucked up bad. And then the Blood stopped. And then he gonna look up at Big 30 and say, 30 ball and say, 30, they just jumped me, big bro. They just jumped me. 30 started laughing. And he was getting ready to walk up the steps. And 30 ball said, man, hell no, man, take your bitch ass to the door, man. Get on the door. You stupid, man. You a flunky, man. Ain't nobody fucking with you for real, man. And Elzie was like, what you mean, big bro? What I gotta go on the door for, big bro? He said, bro, you goddamn, your ass stupid, bro. Like, that nigga don't take you serious, man. For real, you tripping. You a maid. You clean rooms. You wash dishes around this bitch. But you too stupid, bro. Go ahead on. Go to the door. So Ezie was like, well, shit, let me pack my shit. He was like, you ain't packing shit, man. Go to the door now. So then you had the GDs coming, like, walking towards Ezie, and one of them was like, just go on ahead, folks. And Ezie went to walk to the door, but he screaming, talking to 30 ball. He like, come on, 30, that ain't GD, bro. What's up, folk? We GD. And 30 ball was like, nigga, you not GD. And he was like, bro, you plugged me. What you mean? He was like, I never plugged. I was trolling you. I was just doing, I ain't taking you serious. Nigga, your name ain't never going no books, nigga. And the way Elzie was just looking, I don't know, he was looking like he was ready to cry, bro. But that shit was just so sad. Like, I slick felt like he was stupid anyway for trying to do that late in life. But, bro, in the prison is dangerous on all aspects, bro. Like, that shit it just be fucked up, bro. Like, stuff like that I think is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, don't join the gang, bro. That shit lame. And just try to the best of your ability to not end up in prison. That's your boy Bill. I'm gone.